What have I been scared of, man? Like, I'll knock that kid out, bro. What are you calling me a scammer for, bro? I had to sacrifice people's perception of me so I could live my own life. You need to figure out what your own authentic desire is. And if you authentically desire to make money and to check off the box of wealth, which isn't a bad thing. In fact, the thing is, the guys complaining about me being a sellout and they do the same thing to you, they still want to check off the box of wealth. They're just playing a worse game than us. They're playing the game where they're going to comment on Discord instead of making their own money. It was something that I lived in fear of. I was so scared of people saying things like that about me, that they'd say that I was a sellout, that, oh, Hamza's selling product, Hamza wants to make money, Hamza wants to provide for his future family. That's such a bad thing, guys. Up until literally just like a few good friends, and Stuart was one of them, and Andrew Kirby was one of the first just a few weeks ago. Suddenly I had this like small group of guys who were like actually hyping me up for the success I was having, and who was able to defend me against this and think like, well, yeah, it's totally normal to make money. It's like the guys complaining about it, the guys who will ostracize you and get polarized by you making money, they want to make money too. It's just that you offend them, that, you know, they essentially can't afford your products right now. Which at that point it's like, but there's a free version of the thing anyway. So at that point it's like, why should I keep giving to people who aren't really giving anything back to me? And you start to like see like actually like the people I served, a lot of them, like not the majority, I'd say the majority are good people, but I'd say probably about 10% of the audience I built are bad people. They're people who are very selfish. They saw that, you know, they say that my videos changed their lives, and then suddenly it's like, oh, when Hamza wants to level up his business, then, oh yeah, he's got to be a scammer, he's a salesman, he's this. Suddenly you realize that this loud few, they're assholes. They literally, like, they have the same desire as you. They'll 100% take the opportunity that you've got right now, but when they see you do it, it just kind of offends them. They're the same people that when they see you making gains in the gym, they'll call you gay. They're just the Jeffreys who are just here. So I lived in fear of them, and so I never made. Why would I make a premium product like this? Like, why would I go spend hours of my day just to keep helping more people, to keep serving my time and my life for more people? Because it sounds wholesome. I made the Discord server, and every day I was spending 20 minutes in there. But eventually, it wears on you when you realize that there's actually like that your box of wealth is like not still checked off. It will wear on you, and you might be totally different to me, but the thing is, like, it does sound like you kind of feel a little bit similar, and you had the exact same fear because you've seen these comments, and you just don't want people to talk about you like that. I literally have like pages over my wall which says penetrate your fear, double your income, because this is just like a lesson that I've been able to take now. When I'm scared to make money, or when I have been scared to make money, it's because of some 14-year-olds who might comment and call me like a salesman, and I realize, like, why am I scared of a little 14-year-old? That's what I would say. Now, you still need to go and find and like discover yourself and your own values. From a first glance, it does seem like you're resonating with this, and it seems like it's not that these are not your values, but it's just that there's like limiting beliefs holding you back, and it's as simple as like what a 14-year-old might say about you on Discord. Now, you can go spend a few minutes to think if that's a good way to live your life, to have this 14-year-old Discord guy who's got like a roll of toilet paper next to him, like on his desk, and he's got like a like stanky bedroom. If you're gonna let him stop you from making money, that would be a shame. If you 100% don't care about making money and you'll find a way to just, like, you know, go pick fruit in the park or something, then maybe that's different. But I let that fear control me for a very long time, and you can make something so much bigger when you penetrate through that fear, and suddenly you're making the most money you've ever made through that thing that you wanted to make big. The biggest like movements in the world, the biggest impact of the world has always come from entrepreneurs. It's the global businesses, it's Apple, it's Amazon, it's Facebook, it's the people who have hired hundreds, thousands of guys, giving them a huge incentive for like young people to work really hard so that they can hopefully work at that company. And they've released millions of products that have taken the world by storm and transformed how we do everything. It's entrepreneurs who have done that. And imagine this little 14-year-old Discord little kid saying, "Oh, Apple is a sellout. Man, they sell products. That's cringe, man. Apple is a scammer, man. How can they charge £900 for a phone? Since I can't afford it, it's got to be a scam." And imagine if Steve Jobs and all of the Apple guys were there, like, "Oh, guys, XX Dragon Slayer says that yeah, I think, you know what? I think we should become a non-profit. And since we're not making profits, we can only release 7 phones a year now, and that's coming out of our own paycheck. So let's just give them out for free. And suddenly, let's just drop off the face of the world and not make our products and not try and revolutionize technology like we wanted to." I wanted to make money for the last 2 years, but I was so afraid of what little 14-year-olds would say about me on Discord. And then when I put it into terms like that, and I was like, what have I been scared of, man? Like, I'll knock that kid out, bro. What are you calling me a scammer for, bro? Right, let me unmute everyone. We'll leave it there for now, and then we'll join back later tonight. How was that call, boys?